Hello Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys fans and welcome to Beta League number 4, which means now we are at the official almost halfway point. At the end of this tournament we'll be at the halfway point. Never quite get that right, do I? Anyway, we carry on from the Beta League, which last time saw some of the best fighters in the Beta League saw beyond everyone else who's going to get relegated. So let's see if the best fighters continue to do well, or see if some of the other fighters do right. Exciting one ahead. And of course there are a few changes to Starfighters, which I'm excited to see. And we start with Incineroar from the Fossil Fuels versus Mario from the Cosmo Vipers. Both of which are used to the Beta League, as they were not drafted into it. And they've never fought before. But what I really want to know is the Cosmo Vipers are 3 points in front of the Fossil Fuel, so that's quite crucial. Only 3 points. So if Incineroar wins this, that would be pretty sound for the Fossil Fuels. Bad for the Cosmo Vipers, obviously. And bad for Molly, who's the only person to have Mario, but who has Incineroar. That's what I want to know. How about you guys? Benny P and also Rosie, both of you guys with Incineroar. Just so happens this is one of the biggest levels in the game, so it could be a bit longer than expected until Incineroar decides to throw Mario off of the side, which is bad news for Molly as she's already lost a fighter. But excellent news for Benny P, who happened to change his Starfighter to Incineroar. And I'm not sure that you knew what he was doing, but it was a good shout in the end. Double points. And for Mario, so Incineroar, sorry, 19 for 19, and Mario 17 for 19. Mario goes down to 45th, whereas Incineroar is now 37th. I think he was just on the cusp of relegation, so avoiding it very well now, and it also means that the Fossil Fuels are going to catch up. Anyway, we go to our next match, which is another Cosmo Viper, who've already lost Mario, and it's Captain Falcon versus Snake. And I'm pretty sure this match happened in the last tourney, and it was Captain Falcon who saw the dub. But they each have one win to their name against each other, so it could be quite an interesting one. My money is on Falcon. I can confirm that people have Starfighted Falcon and Snake, so big points here up for grabs. Shout outs to the people who have these fighters anyway, so Captain Falcon is Third Lemon and the Fruity Fellas, and Jamie on Lemon La Vida Loca. Both of you guys with Captain Falcon, and then Snake, who I cannot see. Oh, Fruity Fellas, Third Lemon, you've got both of these fighters, so unless you've captained or Starfighted one of them, you're going to root for them. And also Chode as well. You've got Snake. It's fair because Solid Snake is a legend of the Metal Gear Solid games. So people love Snake, but you need to learn that. I was about to say that he's rubbish in this game. However, he has just beaten Captain Falcon, who's been one of the best fighters in the tournament, and that sucks big time for Lim La Vida Loca and Jamie, because you changed your fighter to Captain Falcon from Wii Fit Trainer. So, sort of power. But great news for Chode and for Third Lemon, who both Starfighted Snake, and obviously Third Lemon is top of the Ultimate Dream Team table, so she's going to be well happy. 21 to 19 for Snake, moves to 27th. And Captain Falcon, who is gaining some momentum, tough one for the first round to be honest, but moves down to 31st. And another Cosmo Viper has lost, which means surely the Fossil Fuels are now top. They're on joint points. And it's only because of last season and the Vipers ending above the Fuels that they're higher than them at the moment. Anyway, on a lighter note, we have Yoshi from the Energy Source versus Joker from Gorilla Limon. Now, I believe the Mighty Clucks and Big Nafe, you have both of these fighters. I believe. Move some stuff around. Right, let's have a look. So, Mighty Clucks with Joker. And with Yoshi as well. Obviously, I'm rooting for Yoshi, but a lot of people rooting for Joker. Jaff, Jamie, after losing a Starfire, hoping for Joker to win this, and Longboy Bob as well. But Yoshi's a bit rubbish, and the Energy Source lose another fighter. But it's great news for anyone who has Joker, and especially good news for the Mighty Clucks, because Big Nafe, you've Starfighter Joker. Didn't change. Absolute result. So 7 for 3 for Joker, who moves up to 19th, which is comfortably in pro status. And Yoshi sucks. 4 for 12. Moves down to 60th. Moves down 2 places. God, the energy source suck. Anyway, I need to put Joker through. Joker, in fairness, is a really good fight, and that was quite a tough match for Yoshi. But now we have Marth versus Zelda. And that's all I've got for that. Marth, energy source. Not having a great tournament, but has beaten Zelda before, but Zelda has also beaten Marth. So, the fight between these two, huge. Marth is ranked 48th, which, as I might remind you, 48th is just above relegation. 49th is relegation. So Marth is 48th and Zelda's 47th. So this fight here is crucial for the winner, as the loser will definitely fall into relegation. As I like to do, shout outs to anyone who has these fighters. Third Lemon, always doing so well in this tournament. You have Zelda. And I believe someone has Marth. 2 people have Marth. Austin and the Wonder Boys and OG now with weights, right? Both of you guys with Marth. So let's see if Marth can pull off a win for you guys. But it's a great start for Third Lemon. Excellent start. That's all I've got for you. 3 points clear at the top at the moment. 3 points clear of Chode and Nippleback. But Chode also has Snake as his star fighter. So danger time. Anyway, Zelda is kicking ass here. But Marth isn't giving up. He's going for the final smash. Marth gets that. No, Zelda gets it. It doesn't matter because Marth gets the attacking, which for the energy source is amazing. Zelda 17 for 20. Goes down to 50th, so that's relegation. Falls below Inkling. And then Marth 16 for 18. Boom. Great news for the source. Needed that win. And for everyone else who, you know, has Marth, excellent news. Did anyone start fighting Marth? I can confirm. Yeah, Austin, you star fighted Marth, which you guys obviously would have seen because I'm going to add it afterwards. But Austin with extra points there, that must be a first. It's not a first, but that is great news that Marth won for you. And anyway, Wii Fit Trainer versus Roy. Obviously, Jamie, not star fighter in Wii Fit Trainer, but the other person who did start fighter Wii Fit Trainer hasn't changed. So, sorry, I bit my tongue there. And Benny P with Roy. Yeah, Roy. Anyone else with Wii Fit Trainer? Oh, Ash. We will rock you. You have Wii Fit Trainer. I always remind you guys who you have, but obviously you know, right? Anyway, Marth, 46, so not in relegation. I don't know if he was anyway. Yeah, I think he was. Safe. Anyway, I was going to cover that all fighters from the Alpha League have at least won one fight. There is only a few fighters who have yet to win a fight this series, and that is Rob. So these are all Beta League. Rob, Inkling, and Wario as well. Those are only 3 fighters who have not won a fight. And Rob's usually pretty good. But anyway, Wii Fit Trainer gets through, which is great news for Rosie, having star fighted Wii Fit Trainer. Bad news for Benny P, who loses Roy. 11 for 20, goes still in 62nd. Terrible. Terrible fighter. Wii Fit Trainer, 20 for 19, moves up to 31st. And it's double points for Rosie. So, happy days for you, Rosie. The champ. Late comeback, maybe. Who knows? Up next is Cloud versus Lucina. So, Lucina, who won the last Beta League and comes second in one of the others. She's pretty boss, to be honest. Did she win? Or am I just making that up? Oh, no, she won. She beat Joker, which is huge. So, Cloud, Gorilla Limon in 51st. Relegation for everyone's favourite person. And Lucina, 17th at the moment, one of the top Alpha League fighters. No, she is the top Alpha League fighter, top Beta League fighter. But that could slip as Cloud has won, which means that surely someone has star-fighted him. We will rock you. Ash, you've star-fighted Cloud. So, excellent news for you, man. As Cloud, does he move? He does move out of relegation, pushing Duck Hunt down. Lucina, 23 for 19, moves to 20th. So the top Beta League fighter at this current point is Kazuya and then Joker, who are 17th and 18th respectfully. Great news for Cloud. Great news for Ash, who star-fighted Cloud. Extra points for you. And anyone else who had Cloud would have come up on the screen. Lucina, Longboy Bob. I know you have Lucina, so sorry, mate. Next up is Ridley from the Fossil Fuels, still looking to improve their lead against the Cosmo Vipers and faces Ness. Now, Ridley's ranked 19th, so the Beta League is 17th, 18th and 19th. Kazuya, Joker, Ridley, all new fighters. Ridley started the Beta League extremely well, but hasn't done well since. And Ness has beaten him before. However, Ness, for the dudes, is struggling down in 57th place at the moment, which is D2 tier, which is really bad news. Because that would be even worse of an injury than coming in D1 tier, basically. Ridley seems to have a bit of a game plan here. Feels like he's in control. So we'll see how this game develops. There is a cannon there that Ridley is going to pick up, which has hit Ness. That is going to kill Ness. I swear down. Oh no, changed my mind. Ness is actually has one of the worst items, which if he throws it could kill Ridley straight away. And Ridley is currently broken. Okay, Ridley has dodged the spaceship thing, so Ridley lives for another day, but it is a close fight until then, and Ridley does that KO move, and Ridley is back in the game, and a lot of Starfighters winning here, as the only person to have Ridley now is Rachel and the pit crew. Double points as Ridley snaps out of it and is back. Actually got a comment on YouTube from my good friend Jamie, Limon La Vida Loca, appeared on the show before, who said what's happened to Ridley, accused me of match fixing. Only as a friendly accusation, I should say. But no, Ridley's back. Did I change something? I don't know. But anyway, great news. Tough times for Ness, who's now 6 for 12, still 57th. But Ridley getting a win against someone he's never beaten before. Goes up to 17th, which is the highest ranked Beta League fighter. However, Kazuya has yet to fight, and the Fossil Fuels now must surely be above the Cosmo Vipers. I reckon they are. Let's have a look. They are indeed, by 1 point. Anyway, long way to go. But we have Crom from the Red Robots versus Greninja from Gorilla Limon. Quick check. No one Starfighter these, but Jimmy, Mega Drive, you have Crom, and so does Ash. And Ash is on fire at the moment because he got double points. But who has Greninja? Few people actually. Makawawi with Greninja. Is this your first fight? It could be your first fight. I don't know. Rosie and King K. Rules, Nippleback and Chode, and the pit crew as well. So Chode, who is now 2 points behind Third Lemon for that first rank, needing Greninja to win here. But Greninja is looking in trouble, maybe. Or is it Crom who's in trouble? Someone's in trouble. No, Greninja's doing well. Greninja looks like he's got this in the bag. He's used a time thing to slow down Crom and has the most damage on Crom. So Greninja should be winning this. However, Crom is not giving up. And we've got a minute on this tiny level, which is mad. Crom defended himself from getting knocked off the screen, but it's Greninja with a killer kick. Still feel like Greninja's going to win this. Crom picks up the Pokeball as Greninja dicks about too much. But it's Greninja. I thought Crom got the attack there, but it's Greninja who gets the attack. So Chode with another win there. 13 for 19. No one Starfired. Crom 3 for 4. Moves down to 42nd. Well, where did that put Greninja though? That's quite an important ask. Great for Gorilla Limon, by the way, who've had 3 fighters for at the moment. 3 out of 4, and their 4th hasn't fought yet. Greninja is still 58, so he is pretty low. He has moved up 2 spaces, but still needs to be winning a tournament, really. I want to look at Ultimate Dream Team, yet there's 1 point in it between Nippleback and Fruity Fellas. This is close for the Ultimate Dream Team League of the halfway point. But now, a Lucario fan, I'm pretty sure is OG Nath. I need to look at the thing that shows me. Where is it? Lucario. Yeah, OG Nath and Wait What have Lucario. Anyone have Rob? Oh, a few people have Rob. Jaff, Longboy Bob and Rachel, all with Rob. And as I said earlier, Rob has yet to win a fight. So it's Rob, Inkling and Wario. Yet to win a fight in Series 3. So is Rob going to change that around now? Currently beating Lucario. Does anyone start fighting any of these? Again, I've got to check these things. No. Can confirm, no. Okay, Rob is starting to lose some damage now. Lucario's picking things back up. There's an assist trophy of Crystal from Star Fox Adventures, who is running around doing the work. But Lucario's getting those attacks in, fighting back against a poor Rob, who was once one of the Beta League's top fighters. Now, he's ranked 38th overall. Rob's lost his way. He's going to win this tournament now, said that, I've jinxed it. There is a bomb there. That bomb is usually an accidental KO. But both fighters are hiding from it. Oh, Zora has probably going to kill Lucario here. No. Taking some damage to put Rob in control, but Lucario is not dead yet. Rob just needs a big attack here, and it's game over. Not big enough, Rob. Going for the final smash. Lucario could sweep in and get that there, though. He's not gone for it. It's Rob who smashed it, but Lucario got an attack in, so Rob is still yet to win a fight all series. And Lucario gets through, which is great news for OG Nath. And we're going to see where that's put you in 2 seconds when I put Rob 17 for 19 down to 43rd. So the fact he hasn't won a fight has put Rob down so many places from the start of the league. Oh, and shit, you guys would have seen that, but that was a Crystal League match for the Obsidian League. I am so behind. So Lucario moving up to 51st, needed that win. Lucario's moved up, only 1 spot, but still, much needed. And Lucario gets his second Obsidian League fight. Firstly against Kirby, now against Rob. So 2 to Lucario's name. It's Kirby who's on 3 and is the favourite to win the Obsidian League at the moment, but Lucario on his way for the Shroom Dogs. And the Red Robots only have Snake through at the moment. That's great news. Anyway, Kazuya, who no one has in their Ultimate Dream Team, fighting for the Fossil Fuels, ranked in 18th, so a win here would put Kazuya above Ridley. But faces off against Bowser, who, like Lucario, is in D1 tier, which is relegation, so 54th. So Bowser needs these wins for the Shroom Dogs. One of the teams who usually struggle, but I'm going to have a look. Shroom Dogs are 6th, they've gone above the Red Robots, who, like I said, have only got 1 fighter through at the moment. Still well above the energy source. And it's Limon who are still 3rd and are only 6 points away from the Vipers. I'm feeling a Limon resurgence here. Jamie, all that support of them for all 3 seasons is hopefully going to finally pay off for you. Kazuya's just got done hard by the level, killed by the arena. No one's going to care because no one has Kazuya. 7 to 4, goes to 23rd. That is a cruel jump. But Bowser winning, which is great news for my brother, Jimmy. Because Jimmy has Starfighted Bowser and changed from... I think you Starfighted Bowser last time, but still. That was much needed. And that's a great fight. So 2 Shroom Dogs get through. Bowser versus Lucario. Lucario 51st, Bowser 53rd. So that is tweet. And here we go, the last Gorilla Limon fighter versus Sora from the Energy Source. My boy Sora fighting off against an informed DK. DK ranked in 42nd, Sora 47th. The Limon have beaten the Source 20 times, the Source have only beaten the Limon 9 times. That's terrible. But I'm wearing my Sora t-shirt that my dearest wife got me for my birthday. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet because it's been too cold, so I've had to wear a hoodie every single video. But today, it's a bit warmer. Okay, so I am repping the Sora top, rooting for our boy. Few people have Sora. It's only Jamie and Lim La Vida Loca who have DK, but who has Sora? Makawewi, Molly, and Austin. Come on, Sora. Show us what you got. Why? The t-shirt did not help. The t-shirt did not help. Sorry to Makawewi who Starfighted Sora. 1 to 4 for the boy. Goes down to 50th. Oh, it's so painful. DK, 18 for 18, having a killer tournament, and that is officially the 4th Gorilla Limon fighter through So that is intense. 4 of them. Only 1 Source Fighter through and only 1 left to go with Palutena. It's a tough old road. Tough old road. We did get Marth. Yay. Anyway, next up, Piranha Plant from the Cockadoodle Dudes versus Falco from the Gumtech. Falco, one of the most picked fighters for Ultimate Dream Team. Ranked 63rd, so the second worst fighter. Falco is only 2 wins in front of Roy the Boy. So if Falco loses and Roy the Boy wins, Falco could end up in last. And people picked him because he's cool. I know. I understand. But also, he's rubbish. I thought Falco would be better, but it's Piranha Plant who exceeds expectation. Anyone believing in Piranha Plant? That's what I'm hoping on. I think some people have. Gizwoo, Longboy Bob, and Benny P, all fans of Piranha Plant. And it's paid off because Falco has lost again. So for OG Nathan and Jordan, Starfighter in Falco is an awful decision because Falco is clearly rubbish. However, Gizwoo, who had Ridley, who did get through, has changed her Starfighter to Piranha Plant, which is great news because you get points for Ridley and Piranha Plant. So, happy days, good choice. 10 for 10, Piranha Plant ranked 36th, and Falco, who continues to be rubbish, 10 for 20, leaving the door open for our boy Roy the Boy, who fights next. And it's a good fight. I'm going to explain why. Good match next time between DK and Piranha Plant though. 38th and 36th. But this is Roy the Boy, ranked 64th, versus Wario, ranked 61st. And don't forget, Wario is yet to win a fight this series. So if Roy the Boy was ever going to catch up and not be last, this is his time. Wario has been rubbish, but no one's picked Wario. Obviously, Austin and Longboy Bob both have Roy the Boy. Longboy Bob, famously, Starfighter and Roy the Boy, and never changing his mind. So I'm not going to lie to you guys or keep it in suspense. Longboy Bob, Starfighter, Roy the Boy. And so far, he's fighting amazingly, which means he'll probably lose. Just to add insult to injury. Or not. Wario continues his losing streak, but it is Roy, the MNFing boy, who gets through. So double points for Longboy Bob. As Roy, as long... Too many Bobs, too many Roys. Roy the Boy is now on the same points as Falco. He is on his way up. And Wario, 11 for 20, stays in 61st. Wario having a dire tournament. Still yet to win a fight. But Roy the Boy gets through for the Shroom Dogs, who have 3 fighters through as well, which is not good for the energy source, bear in mind. No, they're about 8 points in the lead of us, which is painful. And obviously Wario just went out, so the Dogs had no choice but to lose someone, but they are fighting extremely well. And speaking of good fights, we have Mega Man versus Corrin, which is an Emerald Crystal League fight. Mega Man, 1 to his name. Corrin, none to her name. And the Emerald League has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Beta League fighters. And not much is happening in the Emerald League, but it is crowded with Beta League fighters, so there should be, maybe by the end of the series, a winner of the Emerald League, but we'll have to see. And at the moment, it's Corrin who's looking favourite. It's Mega Man who wants to pick up momentum here. No one has Corrin. Few people have Mega Man, Chode, and Jimmy as well. Jimmy, how are you holding on up the top there? You're still third, but at the moment it's Chode and Third Lemon are on joint points, both from 49. So it is close for you guys. Mega Man is trying to fight back. Chode, you need this if you want to take first place for the first time. It's close. Mega Man is fighting really well, considering what a bad start he had against Corrin. And look at that. Almost baseball bat-esque. Waits for Corrin to fall, and Mega Man gets the dub, which means that Mega Man is now... Where's the Crystal League's gone? Mega Man is now on 2. Beats Corrin in her 3rd Crystal League fight that she's lost. She even lost to Sora. That's how bad she is. That must have been Sora's only win. Anyway, Mega Man. 20 for 19. Obviously for the Fossil Fuels as well, who are now a little bit further than they wanted to be. Corrin is 60th. Corrin's in big trouble. No, the Fossil Fuels are still only 1 point above the Vipers at the moment. So it's still close. But, well done to Mega Man. Love Mega Man. And UDT, I need to have a look. Yeah, it's official. Chode is now in first place. 1 point above third Lemon. And next up, we have Inkling, yet to win a fight this series, versus Luigi, who is in Molly's team. I think Big Nath is the only person to have Inkling. Molly, you're the only person to have Luigi. But Molly knows full well that Big Nath is one of the nicest guys in the world. She's not going to enjoy beating Inkling here. She may secretly. Shout out to Big Nath for just being a top guy. I thought Luigi had done it there. Doesn't want to stand there. The assist trophy's helping quite a bit, to be honest. But Luigi's lost his metal status. And Inkling is fighting back. This is not game, set and match. He's using the assist trophy, which looks troublesome for Luigi. Just got to dodge the little ghosts. Oh, they've moved faster. They're faster. Luigi's dodging. Look at him go. Luigi's on fire. If it wasn't for those bricks, Luigi would be winning. It is close. But it's Inkling who finally gets a win, and Molly, your star fighter, is out. You're having another terrible tournament, Miles. You've lost Mario, Luigi. You've still got Rosalina who fights next. You've lost Luigi. It's just too painful. I understand if you don't make it to the end of this video. Luigi now in 56th. And Inkling getting her first win. She's 49th, but that should help quite a bit. Not as much as I thought. 47th. But Inkling, brand new fighter, finally getting a win, leaving Warrior and Rob on the only two without a win. And the dudes also have 3 fighters through, have only lost Ness. So the dudes, Limon, and someone else, the dogs, all fighting extremely well this tournament. Source, however, not so much, as it's Palutena, the last Source fighter, to go. In 54th versus Rosalina in 55th. So again, a real crucial fight that Rosalina has beaten Palutena before, and the Vipers usually do beat the Source. 24-19. So technically, Rosalina is the well favourite. But Palutena, let's go. Anyone got any of those? Palutena, yes. Benny P and Rosie, both with a Source fighter. Terrible choice. And Jordan, Molly, and Rachel, all with Rosalina and Luna. Or as I just found out, the Japanese call her Rosetta. Who knew? Facts. Anyway, Rosalina is fighting well. Nothing really happening at the moment. Strange level. She picks up a Pokemon. It's a Go-Go. I think Rosalina's fighting the best, but also, maybe not. She's going to pick up that explosion. Hasn't reached Palutena. But better to try and attack it than get hit with it. But Rosalina always looked the favourite there, and she has got through, so Molly, you do have a fighter through. You finally get a win in this tourney. 15-19 for Rosalina. And Palutena, 15-20. And that is the end of round 1. And another Source fighter, right? Not another Source. Wait, what did I just do? Let's go back. Oh yeah, I did do it. Okay, Palutena down to 55th. But Rosalina and Luma move up to 54th. So they've just swapped places, maybe? I don't know. They're still in trouble, but Rosalina's through. Happy times. But now we have Incineroar. Round 2, Incineroar from the Fossil Fuels versus Snake. And these two are great fighters. Snake has beaten Incineroar before. I wanted to quickly have a look at someone's team. And it was Rachel in the pit crew. I want to see who you have in the Beta League. Okay, you have Rob. Awful pick. And Inkling. So, okay, Inkling's got a win, but obviously you had 2 fighters who hadn't got a win. So Inkling's through, Ridley's through, Roz is through, and so is Greninja. So Rachel having a much better Beta League. Jimmy. It's only because you both keep telling me your Beta League sucks. I need to see you've got Jimmy, Mega Man is through, Crom is not, Bowser is through, and Falco. So at least Bowser's through, but yeah, bad Beta League team. Who knows? One of your fighters could win. We'll see. Anyway, this is a close fight. I'm not commentating on it, but it is a close fight. It seems to be Incineroar who's in the driving seat here. Has his final smash as well. Zooms off the screen. Classic Pikachu move. That is a classic Incineroar though. Warp Star. As soon as he picked that up, I thought he's not going to make it. And Incineroar has fallen to his death, which means that Snake gets through. So great news for Chode and Third Lemon, both having Snake as their star fighter. You guys are getting some right luck. Incineroar, where you at? 19 for 20, ranked 42nd, and Snake gets through. Into pro status as well, 23rd. Who knew? Who knew? Anyway, Chode and Third Lemon, 52 and 51 on points. It's exciting. Okie dokie. We've got Joker and we've got Marth up next. So Gorilla Lemon versus Source again. The Source needing fighters through. But Joker ranked 18th to Marth's 46th. So this is a cool battle. I don't know what to say. I just want the Source to win, but Joker's really, really good. Be great for Austin, who star-fighted Marth, and for me, being an Energy Source fan, but it is Big Nath who's going to be rooting for Joker. Saying that, Big Nath, I think you are a Energy Source fan, aren't you? Let's have a look. Mighty Clarks, where are you? Oh, you're 4th. And you are an Energy Source fan, so technically, mate, you should be rooting for Marth, alright? Oh, it's Guile. Just doing his thing. Anyway, it's Marth who is doing better. That's Marth who wins. Marth wins. So Austin getting double points for a Marth victory. That's really going to help you at the bottom of the table. 17 for 18 for Marth. Excellent news as Marth goes to 41st. And Joker shockingly loses. 7 for 4. Moves down to 24th. And an Energy Source fights through to face off against Solid Snake. Never fought before. Marth well out of relegation in 41st. It's not well out of it, but it's out of it. That's something. Go Marth. Marth was actually the pro fighter of the Energy Source last season, I think. One of the seasons. Maybe Series 1. No, I think it was last season. Anyway, Wii Fit Trainer versus Cloud. Again, this early stages, this is where everyone was Starfighting people. So Snake is through, a Starfighter for people. Marth is through, Starfighter. And both of these guys also have people selecting them as a Starfighter. Ash with Cloud and Rosie with Wii Fit Trainer. Let's have a look at you guys' team. That's what I want to know. Ash, and we will rock you. You have Wii Fit Trainer. You have Crom who's out. You have Cloud as well. Oh no, you have Cloud who's obviously your Starfighter. You have Wii Fit Trainer as well. So win-win here. And Falco. Falco is pulling everyone down, I tell you. Having him in your team is a burden. Cloud's smashing it, by the way. And then Rosie, who is 11th at the moment. You have Wii Fit Trainer, Incineroar, who just fell to his death, Palutena and Greninja. So you did have everyone through the first round. So good tournament for you, Rosie. And at the moment, Cloud is dominating, throwing some really big attacks, but it's this bloody level, the inevitable level of sudden death, but it's not going to be because Cloud wins. So Ash, you will be getting double points as Cloud gets through. 18 for 19, Cloud now ranked 44th, escaping relegation. Wii Fit Trainer, 20 for 20, 35th, has fallen. Cloud getting through for Gorilla Lemon though. Good to see. And how far away are they now? 5 points. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. Oh, well done, Cloud. Joe, I thought I spoke about the Gum Tech. Did Gum Tech get anyone through? It didn't. So the Gum Tech, Roy, Lucina, Zelda, and Falco. None of them got through, so just check where they are on the table. Let's have a quick look. They're 4th. -1. Source are 12 points behind. God, they suck. Anyway, this is a good fight. Ridley ranked 17th and Greninja ranked 58th. Both getting through. Fossil Fuel versus Gorilla Limon. And then Limon will want to win this. Few people with Greninja, but let's not forget that Rachel, who I think you have Greninja as well, has Starfighted Ridley. So, win-win, but one of the wins is better. Which is Ridley. If you don't ask, you don't get. Ridley gets through, and yet again, Ridley is looking broken. 8 for 2 now. 16th. Got to be the highest Beta League fighter. Faux show. Faux show. Poor old Greninja. Looked like he was doing so well. 13 for 20. The Fossil Fuel's getting another win there. And goes through to a Crystal League match against Cloud Strife. Let's check out how that's looking. Ridley has 2 to his name. Cloud has 1 to his name. That's going to be a great fight. Limon versus Fuel again. Can Ridley keep taking out Gorilla Limon? We shall see. But first, Dogs versus Dogs again. But it's a crucial relegation battle between Lucario in 51st and Bowser in 53rd. Now, points-wise, Lucario's on -3, Bowser's on -3. So, a win for either of these guys will put them on -2, which is... So, 45th place through to 53rd are all on minus... Oh, no. No, -2. 45th to 48th. So that's F tier. We're all on -2. And then relegation, 5 places are -3. So, in a nutshell, it's very close. All wins count. And at the moment, it's Bowser who is dominating. Destroying Lucario. I thought Lucario was going to do a killer attack there with that item. He didn't. Bowser looks like he's going to destroy Lucario here. Lucario has turned mini and Bowser hits very well. Okay, Lucario's got his final smash though. Has landed it. Maybe. Oh no, no. Oh, has landed it now. It's got to be it. Lucario wins. Great news for... Wait, what? No G Nath. Only person to have Lucario. Terrible times for Jimmy, who Starfighted Bowser. So Lucario now 49th. Almost out of relegation. Bowser, not so much. 15 for 19. 54th. Again. Lucario with a rare 2-round win. Love to see it. Did I add his Crystal League match on? I did, of course I did. I spoke about it earlier. Anyway, DK. In Limon La Vida Loca's team. And obviously Gorilla Limon. Big Limon fan is Jamie. Versus Piranha Plant. Cockadoodle Dudes with Piranha Plant. Starfighter of Giz United. Giz, do you have anyone else in your team? Let's have a little look. Gizmo. Currently ranked 9th. You have Ridley. You have Piranha Plant. Ness and Falco are out, but you have got your 2 better fighters through. Obviously, you swapped away from Ridley, so you're hoping Piranha Plant still does well. And at the moment, Donkey Kong is losing, but has picked up his final smash. Hasn't landed it yet, though. Has now. That is an amazing final smash. I don't think I've ever seen it. But DK, who's having an amazing tournament. Remember, he won Beta League number 2. But 19 for 18, now 32nd. Beats Piranha Plant. So sorry to Gizmo, who Starfired Piranha Plant. But they lose. DK getting through. 2 Gorilla Limon fighters through to the next round. DK ranked 32nd. That's pretty good. A lot of good variety of fighters in this tournament so far. A bit different to last time where it's only the good fighters doing well. Anyway, another chance here for Roy the Boy to take over Falco and not be last. But standing in the way is 31st place Mega Man from the Fossil Fuels, who are currently our first place team. Oh, it's time. I was going to root for Roy the Boy. You know what? I'm going to root for Roy the Boy. Even though I'd probably want the Fossil Fuels to win over the Shroom Dogs, but... Okay, there is a baseball bat there. And don't forget, Mega Man used a baseball-esque attack. So now, practice is in place. He can use the baseball bat. And remember, that hits some damage. Doesn't matter. He's thrown it at Roy the Boy, and that's the end of that one. Picks up a Fairy Rod? Star Rod? Something like that. Picks it up anyway. And Mega Man is decimating at the moment. Trying to get that final smash. Roy the Boy also tried to get it, but drilled the road, which is always bad. Picks up his final smash. Roy the Boy could win here. Okay, uses his final smash. It's probably the worst one in the game. Oh no, it's not. Oh, I thought it just covered the screen, but actually that big X does damage, and Roy the Boy has beaten Mega Man. So, Long Boy Bob with double points. And Roy the Boy getting through, which means he is now, for probably the first time ever, ranked 63rd. Oh my god, this is crazy. Mega Man 20 for 20 will not be happy losing that battle for sure. As another Shroom Dog gets through. And not the worst fighter. Falco is now currently the worst fighter in the league. Roy the Boy is on the same points as Wario and Roy. So if Roy the Boy wins this, he'll go above them guys as well. It's crazy. I can't even watch. Imagine if Roy the Boy wins a tournament. Be crazy. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Inkling from the Cockadoodle Dudes, which is the last Dudes fighter in, versus Rosalina and Luma from the Cosmo Vipers, the last Cosmo Viper fighter in. So this is real crucial for the Vipers to win here. Like, really crucial. Or the Fossil Fuels could get a lead, especially the way Ridley's fighting. But at the moment it's Inkling who's fighting extremely well. A lot of shocks happening here. Inkling fighting well, Roy the Boy fighting well, Marth, Lucario. A couple of the others are pretty good. Cloud, Ridley, Snake, DK. All good fighters, to be honest. And Rosalina, is that her final smash? I don't know. They didn't do anything anyway. It's Inkling currently absolutely dominating. Picks up a Snorlax. That would have killed Rosalina if she hung around there, but she has run off. Oh, there's an assist trophy chef. That would also kill Rosalina if it lands. Who's picked up a baseball bat, by the way. And she's not focused on the assist trophy. That could be the end of Rosalina and Luma. It was big. Inkling gets through. 2 for 3. Not looking like a rubbish fighter at the moment. And Rosalina and Luma, 15 for 20. 54th. It's tough times down the bottom. But Inkling gets through to face off in... Oh, I wasn't expecting this. In a Ruby Crystal League match. Roy the Boy has none. Inkling has none.
Round 3.
Not very exciting Crystal League match, but a Crystal League match nevertheless. As we enter round 3. Snake from the Red Robots versus Marth from the Energy Source. Let's go Marth. Austin needing those points. Let's have a look at the Ultimate Dream Team. Still 14th. Austin doing terribly. But distancing yourself from Molly by 7 points. Molly in deep trouble. Makawawi, who have you got left in? You've only got 3 fighters in the Beta League. One of them is Cloud, though. Who is still in, of course. You've lost Greninja and Sora. Obviously lost Sora. It's rubbish. I wish he was better. I wish he was better. Oh well. These things happen. Anyway, Marth to win. But that would be terrible times for Chode, who is now 2 points clear of third Lemon. Obviously, both of you guys have Snake Starfired, so every point's good. Good combo there from Marth. Oh, Snake threw a banana. Don't know if that's allowed. Sleeper holds Marth. Snake's got such a weird fighting way about him. Marth's holding on considering he's taken some absolute beatings. Ooh, combos. 45 seconds to go. Marth going for the final smash. gets the final smash, lands that, and it's game over. Maybe, depending on what the final smash is. Snake's actually knocked out of him. And Snake does a combo and it destroys Marth, so Snake gets through. You guys at the top are dominating as another Energy Source Fighter is out, which I'm used to saying. 17 for 19 for Marth, 48th at the moment. But Solid Snake climbing the ranks, 23 for 19, currently 18th. So Snake is now the second best Beta League fighter after Ridley. So Snake versus Ridley semi would be incredible. That's what I want to see. But I do love Cloud as well. It would also be a Crystal League match. So Snake has 2 to his name. Cloud has 1. Ridley has 2. So if Ridley wins this and then beats Snake, Ridley will be on 4. So Ridley could be a favourite to win the Emerald League. However, again, getting ahead of myself. Has to be Cloud and Snake. Equally, Cloud and Snake could both end on 3 by the end of this tournament. Unless there are. I was checking if there was another one on the other side, but there isn't. That's a shame. That would have been amazing. That would have been something I definitely did not see coming. Where Ridley picks up a Pokemon. It's a Fletchling, so not going to cause Cloud much damage. Cloud did have a healing orb there, that's why Cloud is on very low percentage. And Ridley's picked up a blue shell. Cloud's trying to dodge it. It hits, takes bare damage. Probably not as bad as it is in Mario Kart. As anyone who's probably watching this has probably played Mario Kart, and you know blue shells suck. And it was always going to be one of the fighters who died, and it was Cloud. So Ridley does get through to face off against Snake in the next round. So obviously, first of all, great news for Rachel and the pit crew who star-fighted Ridley. Only people 2 have star-fighted Ridley, who's now 15th. That's extremely high. He's on the same points as Banjo and Kazooie and King K. Rool. That's how high that is, by the way. Anyway, Cloud, 18 for 20, moves down to 49th. That's relegation. And obviously, big news is Ridley gets a Crystal League win. So, let me add that to Ridley. Has beaten Sora twice, now beaten Cloud. Opportunity to face Snake and have 4 to Ridley's name. Massive. But first up, we have Lucario versus DK. So, this is OG Nath versus Jamie. Both of you guys with one of these fighters. The Limon losing Cloud, only having DK left. I was getting ahead of myself with the Limon, wasn't I? I was saying how they were going to turn things around. It could still happen. DK looking for his second victory in the Beta League in Series 3. Rank-wise, he's 17 ranks above Lucario, so should be favourite here, but anything could happen. Fair play to DK for fighting as well, though. At that point, he usually dies when I say something like that, so that's a good sign. It's a pretty close fight at the moment, quite close combat. Which is one of Lucario's moves in Pokemon. Close combat. Nerd alert. I don't care. Anyway, DK with that healing orb that Cloud had, and it's benefited DK, who has knocked Lucario off the screen. So DK in another semi-final. 20 for 18. Is DK like one of the best fighters of this season so far? It's got to be up there. He is. At the moment, he is on 7, the same as Pyro, Mythra, Isabelle, and Ridley. Who knew? Lucario, 17 for 20, moves down to 51st. Tough times for Lucario. Great news for DK. 28th. It's mad. Same points as Ridley. So, if it's a Ridley DK final, one of them will be favourites to win the Spartan League, which means that they are the best fighter of this series. Not the MVP, not the greatest fighter overall, as that's currently Ganondorf, not Sephiroth for the first time ever. Anyway, moving on. We've got the most important Crystal League match for their first one, Roy the Boy versus Inkling. I say it's, I'm taking the mick that it's important, but if Roy the Boy did win the Crystal League, which he probably won't because Steve's on 4, but if Roy the Boy did, he would get +5, which would be massive. He'd probably still be in relegation, but it would be huge. Anyway, he needs a bullet bill. It has killed Roy the Boy before. killed him again. He has been killed by the bullet bill at least 3 times now. We lose Roy the Boy. Sad times for Long Boy Bob as Roy the Boy goes down to last place again. But progress. Inkling 3 for 3 now. 37th. It's pretty good. And great news for the Mighty Clucks as well. Only people to have. Inkling. Really good news. You've actually moved up to 3rd at the moment. Big Nath. Craziness. A lot of movement going on. A lot of movement. Anyway, next up. Excellent match for the semi-finals. Red Robots, Snake, ranked 18th, versus Ridley, ranked 15th for the Fossil Fuels in an Emerald Crystal League match, which would see Snake with 3 and Ridley with 4. This could be huge. Let's not forget as well, Ridley has already won a tournament. Snake has not ended 1st or 2nd. That much I can tell you. But again, isn't fighting too bad. That's that move by Ridley. It is killer. It's basically what got him into the league in the first place. In the Delta League, he just kept doing that. And when he won his first gold as well, in the first Beta League tournament. Ridley was once 5-0. Still got some pretty good stats in fairness, and he is decimating Snake right now. Snake's in big trouble. Snake ain't winning this, no way. I might as well just put it in that. Let me do that. I don't know what happened there. Did Snake pick up an extra life? Somehow Snake had an extra life, by the way. What have I missed? I missed something. No way did he get an extra life in this level. What happened? How's that just happen? Someone explain, please. I'll go back and I'll see what happened, but right now I have no idea. This is mad. So now Ridley's against the ropes. Has picked up his final smash though. Snake knocks it out of Ridley, and Snake is in control until Ridley throws him off the side and throws off the final smash, but it has reappeared twice. Snake. If Ridley wins this, he's taken 2 lives from Snake. Picks up an assist trophy. No, Snake gets the win, and I don't know how. It may not be as corrupt as I think, because obviously I haven't seen it, but Snake getting through, which 3rd Lemon and Chode, that's massive. The fact you're so high up anyway and you've made an amazing Beta League choice of a Starfighter is incredible. Snake, 24 for 19, currently ranked still 18th. And Ridley now losing, 9 for 3, 16th. So Ridley is still in charge, but Snake, that's incredible. And obviously wins his 3rd, maybe? Let me quickly put it in. Yeah, Snake gets his 3rd. So he's on the same as Ridley now. So both of those guys fighting for the Emerald League. And Snake had it snatched from his hand before, so it would be justice if Snake won it. Who did he lose it to? Simon. Oh god, that's even worse. Simon. Anyway, DK versus Inkling. So DK from Gorilla Limon and Inkling from the Cockadoodle Dude. So just as a reminder to everyone, our 2 top Ultimate Dream Team people have Starfighted Snake. So you guys are running away with it. Difference between 2nd and 3rd is 8 points at the moment. The difference between 1st and 2nd is 3 points. Chode, you had Ridley as well, I didn't even know. Mega Man, Snake, Ridley, Bowser and Greninja. All of those guys got through the 1st round. That's mad. You've got a great team. Considering was the last person to enter as well, that's doing pretty well. Anyway, the bombs did not kill anyone. It would have killed Inkling for sure, because DK is dominating right now. Inkling holding on. This is a strange level, this, because you can go out quite wide, but if those clouds disappear, you will be stuck. And let's not forget how OP DK's final smash was, so if he lands this against Inkling, we know it's game, set and match. Game, set and match. Out of nowhere, DK is now surely one of the best fighters of the league so far. We'll have a look in a minute, but he's 25th. He's having a blinder. He started the tournament so low. And now he's won a tournament and could win too. Inkling, 3 for 4. Good that Inkling's back on the board, but doesn't really make a difference. DK has also beaten Snake before, I've got to add. And the Le Mans could have another win under their belt here. Let me have a look at the table. The Le Mans are 3 points away from the Cosmo Vipers. That's huge. That's so huge. Anyway, this is a great final. Snake. Who else has Snake? I should cover that. I've only said about the Starfighters. That's because you're the only 2 people to have Snake as well. Oh, dream pick. And Jamie with Limon La Vida Loca, who has helped you quite a bit. It's moved you up to 3rd place. So, Starfighter and Captain Falcon wasn't great, but DK is looking phenomenal. DK rolled backwards and fell off the edge, so it's Snake who gets the win. And that was a massive anticlimax, no doubt, but DK loses. 21 for 19, moves down to 28th, but solid Snake, 25 for 19, is now ranked 16th, which means that Snake is now the top Beta League fighter as we reach the official halfway point. Solid Snake with the win. DK losing, and that is so huge for those top teams. I can't believe it. You guys are smashing it. Snake was a solid pick, let's face it. Snake's been a terrible pick for most of his career, but today that's a really great shout. So well done to Snake. I've accidentally pressed start, by the way. Oh, there you go. You can see that everyone is level 9, including Ridley. So it's proven that it's not fixed. And now I've done that, archive time, baby. Let's go and check out all those stats and see how we are getting on. So let's see where everyone is at. So obviously the most important thing is Snake. They're in B tier in 16th place. It's moved up 17 places today. That's madness. That's huge. Same points as Dark Pit the All-Star. Started in E tier as well. And Ridley. Now Ridley started in F tier, but he's obviously a brand new fighter, so you know it's great that Ridley did so well. But Snake used to fight him badly, so that's pretty extreme. Anyway, goes above Ridley. Well done to Snake. Now let's move down a bit because the Beta League is always about relegation, and let's see. Let's go from F tier downwards. So Inkling, 9 points, 9 ranks higher. So great for Inkling, who's finally showing some good form. Marth and Cloud have found their way out of relegation, but Sora going down. Zelda moving 4 places down. A couple of moves there from Bowser and Rosalina. Lucario. Greninja even moving up 2 places, but Roy the Boy, now the same points as Falco, by the way, so even gaining a few wins has helped him climb a little bit, but he is 5 points off of the next tier of relegation, so Roy the Boy is in like constant shit, let's face it. But we love him. Team rank, no one's actually moved that much, but Le Mans are moving closer to the Vipers. The Fuels have obviously gone above the Vipers, but it is very close up there. And who cares about the bottom? Because I don't even look at this. Look at this. Hey, look at this shit. Look. Anyway, I said I didn't want to look at it. Here I am looking at it. Crystal League. Probably should mention the Emerald League. I don't always talk about the Crystal League. Only when it's really close to the end. But Snake and Ridley are currently joint. So, both on 3. Both the best fighters of the Beta League. Going to win there. Probably see them as all-stars at this point. Damn. So, keep your eyes peeled for those fighters. Again, lots of Beta League fighters in that league as well. So, if you're watching, you're getting knowledge that others who aren't watching are getting. Well done to you. I realise I look very blue in this picture, by the way. Should I change the light? Yo. Still blue. Very blue. Not so blue. There you go. It's a lot warmer, isn't it? Sorry that you had to watch the whole video like that. I don't usually watch myself on the screen at the bottom. That's why it's been that blue. Because it doesn't work. Otherwise, I'd watch myself all day. I'm joking. Anyway, what else do we want to look at? Spartan Warrior. That sounds good. So the reason I wanted to look at this is because DK is there on 7 as well, so actually having a better tournament than Ganondorf, who's MVP. But still on joint points with Paramithra and Isabel. And over on the most improved fighter as well, DK on plus 27 now, same as Captain Falcon. Not as good as Lucina at the moment, but room for improvement. Nevertheless, DK is still ranked quite low, so that could be quite hopeful for DK. Anyway, finally, as we always do, Ultimate Dream Team, baby. And there it is, Chode and Third Lemon, both with Snake as their Starfighter, plus 5 extra points. Puts Third Lemon 10 places above 3rd place, which is Jamie. But in first place, Chode, plus 3. So after halfway, you've got 60 points, so that is massive. And look at your team, Ganondorf 9, Kirby 3, Dark Samus 3, Mega Man 3, Snake 8, Ridley 9, Bowser 4, and Greninja 4. So that's excluding any Starfighter in. So your worst fighter's got you 3 wins. So you're in a pretty awesome tournament. Anyway, let's see who else has moved. Jimmy, moving down to 5th at the moment. Losing pace. I mean, there's only 1 point in between it, but still. Longboy Bob, maintaining 6th place. A couple of wins there for Roy the Boy. Rachel and the Pit Crew having a great tournament with Ridley getting plus 3. So that's helped you move 3 places. That moves Ash down. Keeps Gizru where she is. Jordan on -2. Gone down 2. Get it right in a minute. He's 10th. Rosie, you're still in 11th as well. But a little bit of movement at the bottom with OG Nath and Wait What in 12th. Hey, where's the Mighty Clucks? Oh, I forgot to mention you, Big Nath, but you're still 4th. But you're on the same points as 3rd and 1 point above 5th, so you're doing pretty well. Anyway, OG Nath in 12th. Moving Benny P down to 13th. Good battle there. And then the battle for the bottom 3. Winning at the moment, the Wonder Boys and Austin, who, by picking Marth, got you plus 2 points. So, you have officially moved up to 14th. And 4 points above Makawewi, who's 3 points above Molly. So, you guys are in a very, very terrible beta league, especially. Now, when I looked at you guys' teams, I really liked your teams, but they are not prevailing. And Sora is probably the biggest downfall of all of them. Even the t-shirt couldn't do him justice. Anyway, that is that. Until we look at the growth trophy, in which I've not looked at, because that's my rule. And it's actually Third Lemon who is still first there. Only by 1 point of improvement points, with Jamie in 2nd. And then behind Chode. So our first place fighter in the Ultimate Dream Team is not first in the growth trophy. Can happen, you see. It means that he picked a safer team, who he thought they're going to do well. He didn't think that. No way. Anyway, Big Nath moving up 2 places, and Rachel moving up 2 places, but you guys are all still in the minus. Molly at the bottom. It's going bad, baby. It's going bad. Anyway, that is that covered. Everything you need to know, and more, if anything. Now we've reached the halfway point, which means that it is time for next week to be the next round of the Valiant League tournament. Awesome, right? So let's have a reminder of who is through, and I'm hoping this looks alright on your screen. So let's look at round 2, in which case I will be coming to all of you guys who got through and asking you what 3 fighters that you want to take through into the Valiant League tournament. Now you will get to select, and I will send you their stats at the moment. So by getting those stats, you will see who you should pick, or you'll just go, do you know what? Fuck it, I just want to pick who I want. So that is going to be exciting. But so keep your eyes peeled. Ash up first, and we will rock you, and you will be facing off against Jimmy and Mega Drive. So what 3 fighters are you guys going to pick? I'm not going to say that after everyone. And then we've got Rachel, and we've got Third Lemon and the Fruity Fellas. So Third Lemon, who is currently ranked 2nd. Now Chode is out, so Chode can now focus on the Ultimate Dream Team. It doesn't matter. Over on the other side, we've got Jordan and the Bunda Squad. Now, if you don't reply to me, I'm telling you now, if you don't reply to me, you will get the same 3 fighters that you fought in the first round with. So that would be, for Jordan, for example, not picking on you, but for you, for example, Ganondorf, Kirby, Dark Samus. which wouldn't be too bad because Ganondorf's pretty beast, but that would be your team because you didn't get back to me. So it's got to be your top 3 fighters, even if they're fighting terrible in this tournament, but like Dark Samus, for example. But that's what you get for ignoring me. Anyway, Team Nuggets, Molly, you all face off against the Bunda Squad and Jordan. And then after that, Big Nath and the Mighty Clarks versus Long Boy Bob and the Star Boys. Return of the Roy Die. You guys all through to the second round, and once you get through there, you will then go into the semi-final. So, sorry for everyone who obviously loves Tourney of Tourneys and tunes in to watch the league. It is not league next week, but support your fellow chums who are in this tournament and root for them. See how they get on. And that's it. That's all I've got for you. So, it's been a blast. We're going to take a break from the league, but we will get back to it ASAP with Alpha League number 5 as we reach the second part of Series 3. That's something in my throat. It's probably best time to go. Bye.